Good afternoon, everybody. It's getting towards night now, and this is your boy, DJ7 for life. And um, all I can say is things just went bad, from bad to worst. And I really don't know exactly what I'm supposed to say or what I'm supposed to do about this, because this is breaking news. From where I live at right now, breaking news. You could take it for what it's worth. Take it on what you believe, but we're going to discuss more than just what's going on here. But before I get to what's going on here, I need you, people of America out there right now. Now, I know you can go online and you can look this stuff up for yourself. You can go down to Young Pharaoh's channel. He has a lot of this stuff, and I'm going to try to download a lot of the news and upload it as well to prove exactly what's going on. Now, I think it's the state of New Jersey now have taken and putting out vaccine plans. Now, as far as I knew, we wasn't supposed to have a vaccine for a good year and a half, maybe 2 years. But what are they talking about? Vaccines here in I don't know, the way they spoke, maybe that little as a few weeks. And some people are saying, well, they're already vaccinated, and I'm not really getting a hold of this. What's going on now? Before they had a president relief, before he did his announcements and all this and that, and his speech, whatever, they accidentally had left on the mics, and which was so, it just destroyed the credibility of these people. Because, like, when the man came in, he said, hey, Joe, take your mask off. And they was sitting there having a discussion about how bad this thing really was, and they said it's really no worse than the flu. So there you go. They are starting to send out papers. Now, I know that right now that it's online, you can download it. It tells you, if you're a parent, to download this, that you can put down, if you was to get sick of this COVID-19, that you could put down somewhere where your child could be taken to, a proper health giver. And if there's none there and they have to come in on their own to see, the family, when they come and take your kids, would have to come in and take your children and put them into a boarding school of some type, or into a child's home. Now, I want to ask you this question, and I want to hear some comments, because I lose subscribers. I don't get the comments. So, again, they're telling you if you get sick, they're going to come in and take your children and pretty much put them where they want to. Right now, they're asking for the permission. But it's just one step closer to all-out tyranny, because that's what we're in. You don't have to believe me. This is all on the web. It's all on the internet. Why are you choosing to believe these other people over the facts? that's being portrayed. Just because you don't see what's going on in one part of the world don't mean it's not happening. You've got mandatory, not you want to do it on your own, but mandatory. They're going to try to do vaccinations across this whole nation. I thought there wasn't a cure. There wasn't a vaccine for this thing. So what are you taking it for? I'm now hearing on some where doctors are saying that anywhere from 90 to 95% people are immune to this thing. I am so angry. I am so tired of this junk. I'm fired up. And, and I was watching young Pharaoh on there today, and how he was telling, his kids, he's not going to let them take no vaccine. He said he ain't taking no vaccine. And I'm 100% behind the man. I'm not taking any vaccine. I'm not taking any test. So you do what you got to do to me. I can't win against an army. But that's okay. I'm not telling you to go kill somebody. I'm not trying to tell you to do anything of this nature. I'm a God-fearing man. I love the Lord. I love the people of this country. But look, let me tell you something. There are places that are completely healthy, and they have got the doors shut on their businesses while they're going broke, starting to starve to death. It makes no sense to keep their doors shut. Sure, they're going to feed you a little bit of bread, a little bit of lies. Oh, we could start opening up some places about May 1st, and now I'm hearing it could go June. Even social distancing would continue on up as much as 22. I mean, how much more people of America are you going to take? If one soldier can go out there and wade out into the ocean, putting on his military uniform, putting a sign up, land of the free, and the governor responds and opens up that beach, why cannot other soldiers do the same thing? You've got policemen out there, they are sworn to uphold the Constitution, but yet they are becoming the enemies. I'm not saying every one of them, but they're easily becoming the enemies. They tell you that you got to wear a mask. But just because I'm a policeman, I don't got to wear a mask. I'm going to tell you something. This is all a bunch of baloney. This is a bunch of junk. And every time I turn around, it's something new. People, they listen to just only certain areas, and they don't understand. You've got to look across the country on this thing. You've got people that's out protesting, starting from state to state, and thank God for these people standing up to get their businesses open. I've said it before, I would rather be sick, dead, and free than I would be locked up and supposed to be healthy. I'm hearing stories that is beyond comprehension, I believe. Now, I'm not saying it's not real. I heard of one nursing home where everybody was supposed to have died, and they put them in a freezer, and so they could still keep getting paid for keeping the old folks, the sick folks, but yet they was already dead and put in the freezer. Come on, man. You gonna tell me they got big giant refrigerators in a nursing home to put a bunch of dead people in? Man, it's I can't say it wasn't true because I wasn't there. I haven't really done a lot of research in it. I'm just telling you, this country is falling apart, and you are letting it happen. That's right. I could sit there and tell you the truth all day long. You don't have to listen to me. No, you don't. That's true. I love confrontation. I love to do what's right for the American people. I want to see that my sisters and my brothers, the people that serve Jesus and believe in Jesus, are treated right. Now, really what's got me upset tonight is the closer that the enemy continues to come closer to home. I'm saying, you that watch this video, do you want to hear what I've got to tell you? Are you prepared for that? Now, where I live at, in the residential area that I live at right now, I'm guessing between 2-3 miles, maybe. It's right in that area, just that far away from me. They're going to start setting up where you could take the test for this COVID-19. Oh, man. That close to where I live, man. Right now, it's not mandatory. But if you want to take the test, you could come take the test. I'm not taking any test. And if they did, if people go take the test, I wouldn't believe what the doctor said. Anyway, I'm not taking any vaccine. I'm asking you, are you going to take this vaccine? Oh, I don't believe the mark of the beast can work this way. Well, let me tell you something. They giving you a vaccine that's got all these metal deposits in it that can track you daily. Let me tell you something. Are you going to take something like that when it could have something to do with the mark of the beast? But, oh, I don't believe it can happen that way. Well, you better believe. And you better believe right now that your children are in danger. I don't know how long this video will even get to stay up, but I'm telling you, you are in danger. No matter where you think you are, no matter how safe you think you are. Don't be surprised if this don't happen right around you. But instead of just asking, they're going to demand that you do it, or you can't board an airplane. People are listening to these guys like Dr. Fauci and Bill Gates. These is two of the dirtiest people there is and there's a lot of good doctors out there that will give them confrontation and will tell you right now these guys are nothing but liars. This is nothing but globalism. This is nothing but to take your rights. They want to own you. How much does the president know? I don't know, but I'm going to tell you something. If he is against it and he doesn't do anything, then he might as well be for it. Is his hands tied where he can't stop this? I don't believe that. He said the president of the United States has total power. Well, if you've got this total power, you need to be waking the people up. You've got governors that are selling out for the money. Why do you think they want to put medicine out for you? Because when you go to the hospital or you go to the doctor and they prescribe you medication, or you come in and take a test, they're going to make more money. The doctors will. The hospitals are going to make a lot more money, even though you ain't got anything wrong with you. You don't believe that's true? I'm going to tell you, you better do some web searching. You better be starting to find out these things for yourself, because I cannot. Only thing I could tell you is what's happening here. And when I thought it couldn't get worse this quick, here we go. There was a doctor that made a video today that put out the numbers about how this COVID was supposedly over 40,000 now deaths. Now they're proving that that's not accurate at all. CNN has even came out and said the numbers was inaccurate. Because they're leaving out all the deaths of people dying with the flu and cancer and so on and so on. The numbers do not add up. Now they're saying in my state, I think they said over 1,000 people are infected. Now I'm going to tell you something. If somebody got something, I believe it was given to them. Or I don't believe there's that many infected, and they're just, these tests are inaccurate. They said they was inaccurate. So how can we go by and think they're telling us any more truth than anybody else? Well, they say, I thought you was a Christian, and I am. I serve a good God, but I'm angry at how the people are just rolling over, giving up their rights, thinking it's okay. They cannot tell you what to do. It's like I said, now, and I this is just what I was told. Here was a man that was supposed to be sick. Him and his girlfriend, they came into this state, and then they got around her mother, and now she's quarantined for 14 days. And now the man, after they return home, now he was supposed to be tested now with this COVID-19, and then now he's dead. How do I know that they didn't do something to this man? I talk to people, and they're just so ready to give in to this thing. There are people that are getting out and they're marching the streets, and it is starting to take effect, and it's starting to work. But we've also got to go to work too. Now, I've got this happening right down the road from me. How long will this video out? You don't think that I believe that I'm being watched just because of the videos that I'm putting out? And I know I haven't been putting out very strong videos. But I am tonight because I am angry in my spirit. I am angry in my heart. It's what's being done because it's being allowed to be done. When one man can go out there and get that beach opened up in North Carolina, but yet nobody else can do anything. You better wake up, people. Wake up, New Jersey. Wake up all across this country. Because when you think it's not going to get to you, then it does. I want my freedom back. I want my country back. Do you? Do you want your country back, or are you just going to give it up? Give all your rights away because of what one person tells you? I'm not saying it's not real at all. I'm just saying, if this thing is not even worse than the flu, why would you shut down the country? Why would you believe in a Dr. Fauci when the man's been caught lying over and over again? Why would you believe in a man, Bill Gates? Remember, he was caught in some pretty scandalous stuff years ago, but now since he's on the track for a vaccine, I guess all's forgiven. In love and war, I guess. This man, his goal is to vaccine this whole world, and the only thing he's doing is killing us all. President Trump, if you're listening to this video, or anybody that hears this video, if you really are the good guy, I'm not gonna beg you. I'm just telling you what you need to do. Open this economy back up. There's places that are not even sick. They need their businesses open. You say they're not essential, but that's a bunch of bull. It's baloney. It's a bunch of... makes no sense. If I want to go down the road and just get my hair cut, it's not essential. The church doors being opened is not essential. They want to try to make me take a test or take a vaccination. It's not going to happen. They will have to get me down and force me to take it. I don't believe that it'll happen. I don't believe God will let it happen, because if it's got to do with the mark of the beast and I deny it, I think they're going to do something worse to me or anybody else. They want to scare you into submission. I don't know what God's doing in me. I don't know all this and that. I'm tired of hearing about conspiracy theories, but when I see the truth, I'm going to report it. When I see the things that I see going on, and the spirit within me is so angry, and I'm not willing, and I won't take any mark of the beast. I think that what God wants in our life, He's needing the people that is willing to stand up and die for the name of Jesus. But I'm telling you something. Your children is in danger. Because they're willing to come into your home and take them. Man, are you going to sign your rights to your child over to somebody else? God knows what they do with them. How many orphans was sent off to homes and ended up being sex slaves in other countries and even in this country? It's happened more than one time. Are you going to continue to let this happen? Are you going to stand up for what's right? I'm angry. I see a lot of my friends, they believe in this stuff to a point. And it's not about, I want to keep everybody safe. This is not what this is about. This is about your rights as an American people. So, are you going to stand up and fight the war with me? Or are you going to be against me? Well, I know who is with me, and that's God. And He said, with Him nothing is impossible. I believe that we can take this country back. That this corona, we can defeat this thing. But we've got to do it together. They want the whites and the blacks and the Chinese and the Japanese and the Koreans. They want them all divided. They want them all fighting amongst each other. I don't even believe in race. I don't believe in different colors. We're all human beings who are all being tricked to take into this mark. People don't believe that we're in that day and that era that we can... the mark is upon us. Well, you need to get that lie out of your head, out of your mind, because it's here. It's slipping in little by little, and if you can't see it, I want my life back. I want a life to where I can go out that I can go out and I could talk freely to just anybody I want to. Because I'm not going to wear a mask either. That's another thing I will not do. But here we go. I like to get down the street. If I'm walking down the street and I see a pretty girl about my age and, we get to talking, I'd like to be to where I know I can still ask her out. I want my life back because I didn't know what I was missing till this happened. And if you can't see your way, unless stopping this stuff, I'm just so angry. I'm so frustrated about what I'm hearing now. But don't think it won't come to your small town too. It will, and it can. Let's defeat this corona. Let's take our country back. Because this is your boy, DJ7 for life, coming at you, telling everybody stay safe. Keep your children safe. Peace, love, and an almighty salute to you, every one of you out there. Let's take this country back. Because your boy, DJ7 for life from West Virginia, is out of here.